Oh, it's good to be back. Remind me, who are you?
Paul.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hello, and welcome to Retrospection. And in this episode, we're dealing with Thrush. What? Wait, is that right? Are we? All right.
There's creams you can get.
Is there?
There is.
Is that an acronym for another organisation? CREAM?
What would it stand for?
Oh,
I'll put you on the spot now.
Criminal Resistance Emergency Awesome Men.
Hey, this is what the show's been missing. It's great. this kind of incisive humour is fantastic. It's what we need. Come on.
That's right. I mean the main villains for the United Network Command for Law Enforcement in The Return of the Man from U.N.C.L.E. from 1983. My name's Colin, and open Channel D.
You wanted to say that, didn't you?
For about 40 years.
I know. And my name's Paul, and this is the only thrush I've ever seen.
Not true.
It really is.
Lying already.
It's not. It really isn't. Yeah, you're right.
No.
Yep.
Before I continue, I'd like to thank our various co-hosts for stepping in while I was busy trying to escape from a Mexican jail. I'd like to thank Dave, Eleanor, Jay, and Adam. Some of the hosts, rather too good for my liking.
Which ones? All of them? Or?
A gentleman never reveals. So I'll tell you. I do have one complaint.
Yes.
And that's the Primeval episode. And it's regarding the wonderful Hannah Spirit.
Yes.
Neither of you used a full title.
Did we? What's her full title then?
The wonderful Hannah Spirit.
Oh, right, I see. Right, okay.
This faux pas has been noted in the wonderful Hannah Spirit scrapbook, my S-Club Party scrapbook.
Really?
Although having a scrapbook when you're younger is fine. Now it's a bit creepy in an older person. It's one step away from writing names of celebrities on the walls in feces.
I've missed this. I really have.
Do you think teens today make scrapbooks? How would they paste the gaming monitors and the TikToks into the pages? Was that audience? Bring back the other lot.
You've worked hard, haven't you? You've really done some work on.
Not on this. Other stuff.
Well, let me say, as much as I've enjoyed having all these co-hosts on the show with me, it's not the same without you, Colin. So I'm glad you're back.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. I good. You really are reading my script well today. Marvellous performance, sir. Marvellous.
It's mainly because, I've had to do all the work.
All the work?
All the work, yes.
Wow. Is that why the last one was only 20 minutes long?
Oh no, well, it was an old 25-minute serial. So, but yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, now you can relax, sit back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will.
Good.
Crack on.
All right, for a change, we have a theme for the next few episodes. We're doing TV reunion movies. These 90-minute spectaculars where a producer has said, let's bring it all back. We're starting with The Return of the Man from U.N.C.L.E., then The Bionic Showdown, and our third episode will be The Hulk Green and Loving It. That's what it's called, right?
I think it's called The Return of the Incredible Hulk, but all right, yeah, I'll go with that.
Green and Loving It would have been a better title.
It would have been, considering I've seen it. So, yes, it would have been.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Before we touch on The Return of the Man from U.N.C.L.E., have you ever wished a series had received a reunion show but never did? I know there must be one on your list that we both have.
What, the same one?
I'm sure there's going to be one we both wished there was a reunion episode for.
I would have loved to have seen a reunion of Miami Vice.
There we go. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we didn't plan this, by the way.
No. Okay, give me two more.
Moonlighting?
Yes.
Moonlighting would have been interesting.
Yeah.
A third one. Third one's more difficult.
Because you have to think about it, right? That's why it's more difficult.
It is.
Do you know what really difficult? A 10th one. That'd be really hard.
That would have been virtually impossible. Yes.
Oddly enough, they get harder the more you have to think about. Strange, I don't know.
It is. It is very strange. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe Battlestar Galactica.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Original.
Okay, what-
Original.
Yeah. All right.
Did-
They find Earth
yeah.
and they go, oh, it's a bit shit, isn't it? Let's go somewhere else.
Well, that kind of happened in Galactica 80. See previous
Yeah.
episode. But
Yeah.
I think like you, I don't really count that as a reunion show because it was literally a year after it got cancelled anyway. So
Yeah.
And-
yeah, that's like, I would like to, I have 2 British shows. I would like to have seen a reunion show for the Sweeney.
oh yeah, mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know there were 2 movies, but the movies were made while the series was ongoing.
Mhm.
They were made in the last season, so it doesn't count. And The Professionals.
Yeah, both of those I would have watched. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And sticking with that theme, I would say possibly almost happened at one point, but then didn't. Life on Mars.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Would have liked to have seen that.
More modern than I usually.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mind you,
Nice.
you say it's more modern, but it probably falls within our remit now. I mean, it was a long time ago.
That's true.
You know. But,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. The Primeval episode was post 2000. I noticed that was our first ever post 2000
We snuck.
film and TV
I
show.
snuck that in there. Hopefully, no one noticed.
I
But,
noticed.
yeah, I thought you might.
Oh, I did. I did. I was like, there will be words
All right.
when I'm back in Retrospection Towers.
You guys slap my wrists.
Just your wrists.
Just my wrist.
Don't get
Nothing
kinky.
else. No.
I know what you
Yes,
like.
I know.
So IMDb says about the return of the Man from
Yes.
Uncle. The 2 top agents of the United Network Command for Law Enforcement, Uncle, fight the enemies of peace, particularly the forces of Thrush. The series never said what Thrush stood for, but one of the books called it The Technological Hierarchy for the Removal of Undesirables and the Subjugation of Humanity.
So that's a mouthful, isn't it? Really.
Yep, no wonder they stick to Thrush.
It is a mouthful of thrush.
Yeah, it is.
Nobody wants that.
No. The Man from Uncle is an American spy series which ran from 1964 to 1968. Started off, well, some of the episodes were filmed in colour, but it started off being shown in black and white and then switched to colour. It also switched tone.
Yeah, it's quite serious to begin with, isn't it?
Yes, and then when the Batman series, the Adam West one, became popular, The Man from Uncle kind of leaned into that campiness.
Yeah. I think a lot of shows did that, though, didn't they?
Name me another one.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Oh, that famous one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck you, yes.
only ran for a very short time. Very campy.
Give me a minute.
though.
Give me a minute.
I think in the show it was called "Ooh, fuck you."
Give me a minute.
Right. Why are you giving a minute? I'm going to turn the lights on. It's getting dark.
All right, go for it. Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. That got campy.
Ah, I guess it did. Yeah. They did combine episodes to make some feature films.
Yeah, and you know what? Weirdly, I don't think I've actually ever seen. Actually, that's not true. I don't think I've seen many episodes of Man from Uncle. I'm more familiar with those movies.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there. Like, I thought it was a big favourite of mine, and then watching it and thinking about it, I was like, I don't think I've seen a lot of Man from Uncle, considering how long it ran for.
I think in the early 80s, I think the BBC did they used to re-show those movies quite a lot on BBC Two at like 6 o'clock.
Right.
Whenever Star Trek wasn't on. And
yeah, and that lack of knowledge is gonna throw up some questions during this reunion movie.
All right.
More recently, in 2015, Guy Ritchie made a film of the series.
Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah, I do too. Even though I have an issue with Cavill, not him specifically, but just his size and his build. He would have been an absolute freak in the 1960s. I mean, what kind of spy would that be? I said, I think someone's following me. Who? That giant boulder of a guy. That weirdo that should be in a circus.
Well, if you've got problems with him in that, then you're going to have serious problems with him in the latest Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh, all right. It's just like that people didn't look like that in the 1960s.
But he plays it well, though.
He does. Nope. Yep. And it's a fun film. Quite liked it.
It's got nothing to do with the original TV series, though.
No, it doesn't. It's one of those where they just
Yeah.
used the name
Yeah.
and borrowed some of the concepts. But it could have been called anything. It could have been called Jimmy Bond's Extravaganza.
I'd watch that.
I
Yeah.
would too. Quick question. Do you want to talk about Ian Fleming at this point or when JB makes an appearance?
I mean, you can mention it, and then we'll talk about it properly when JB makes an appearance.
Okay. So I should point out that Ian Fleming was heavily involved with the creation of this show.
I never knew that until I did research for this. I didn't realise that.
You did research? This is a change. Had this happened over the last 3 months? I've been away.
Well, you're coming back. I wanted to impress you, Colin. You know, that I wanted to put the work in. So, yes.
Depress or impress was that?
Whichever one works.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
Right.
How are you feeling? You feeling all right?
Yeah, fine so far.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was so heavily involved in the creation of the series.
Yeah, including creating Napoleon Solo was his name and creation.
Makes a lot of sense.
And then it does. And then there's a lot of legal stuff that went on, and Ian Fleming had to kind of back out.
And without getting into it at this point in the podcast, this reunion movie really leans into that, doesn't it? Into the Ian Fleming connections.
It does, yes.
Yeah, in many ways.
Yeah.
In one particular way, but in many ways.
Yeah.
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 So a few little tidbits that I read about the building.
Related to the show or just general?
Yeah.
Life?
Obviously.
Oh, okay.
So the building that the Uncle HQ office is set in was not a set. It was actually the production office of the company that made the movie. So I think that what they did was they wanted to save on costs in case it didn't go to series, because this was supposed to be a pilot for a...
Oh, it was for a new series of
show.
Man from Uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
So, but they were hedging their bets in case it didn't go to series. So let's just use what we've got and work around it. And it didn't go to series. So,
right.
And we can talk about that later, whether we would have liked it to.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
George Lazenby turns up in it. I'm sure we're going to talk about it at some point.
Yeah, we are.
So let's just leave that one hanging there. But let's just say that I'm sure Eon were looking at this very, 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 very closely, right?
I'm sure they were.
Sure they were. With good reason, I think. Robert Vaughn and David McCallum reprised their roles, but many of the behind-the-scenes crew also that originally worked on the show came back as well.
Oh, so writers, production assistants.
Yeah, all things like that. Yeah.
Designers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The movie had a budget of $2.2 million, and it aired on CBS. We should say when it aired. It aired in April 1983. So it is literally about 15 years. So because it does have the title of the 15 years later affair. Yeah.
No, affair. Yeah, because every episode of The Man from Uncle is called the something affair.
Yeah. Producer and writer Michael Sloan was a big fan of the show, and he based the script on a treatment that he'd written back when he was just 19 years of age, and he was a fan of the show at the time.
Yeah.
So this is the equivalent of, say, you get to make your Miami Vice story that you wrote back in 1985
That's right.
into something.
Yeah, no one wants to see that.
I'd watch it. It was good, that. I enjoyed that story.
Okay.
MGM had initially been looking at a theatrical movie until it was eventually passed to the TV division, and they moved it forward. After a year of development, MGM finally passed on it, and Sloan then took the project to Viacom, who made a temporary deal where rights would revert back to MGM following the TV release and possible European theatrical run.
Possible. So I guess it didn't.
I don't remember this ever getting a theatrical run.
No, I think it aired on Sky.
Oh, is that where it aired?
I think it aired on Sky in the UK.
So had you seen this before?
No.
Right, okay. Just curious.
This is information I found when I was looking it up.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. No, I've never seen it before.
Weirdly, it didn't go to series, but it was a rating success for CBS.
Oh, so why did it not go to series?
I think maybe a lot of it may have gone down to cost. I don't think Robert Vaughn was probably cheap.
I suppose so.
And if you combine that with Dave McCallum's fee as well, probably a bit too much.
All right.
I mean, unless you went the route of them being mentors and the main cast, revolves around younger, more virile uncle. It never works, does it?
Nobody wants to see that.
No. Yeah.
No. I mean, you tried it recently with the podcast.
I did, and honestly,
Here
people
I am,
are
back again.
Exactly, people are leaving in droves, mate. It's obviously not down to me, but
No, yeah.
The critical response was a bit of a mixed bag with this.
Oh, you mean everybody likes it?
Not really.
Oh.
It was very hit or miss with critics. Director, this was interesting though that I read that director Ray Austin was a British writer, producer, director who had worked on such shows as The Champions, Space 1999, Randall and Hopkirk Deceased, and The Avengers. But he actually started his career as a stunt performer in the movies North by Northwest and Spartacus.
Wow, that's a good career.
That is pretty solid. It's a good it's a good resume, isn't it?
I can see like this the Champions kind of feel about this movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a very Man from U.N.C.L.E. feel to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, but we'll get to that. I'm sure we will.
Maybe we'll just stop here.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Good show, pal. Should we go for our after show drinks?
Yeah. After show?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. You're usually not invited, are you? Sorry about that. You wouldn't like it anyway.
I just meant I've already started.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, I haven't seen you drinking this evening.
No, I'm being good. I've been drinking all day, so
Oh, all right, okay.
So shall we get to it?
Yeah. So I should do the cast list.
Oh, you've not done that yet, have you? We're at practice on this, aren't we? It's almost like day one again.
It is, yeah. So The Return of the Man from U.N.C.L.E. stars, of course, Robert Vaughn as Napoleon Solo, David McCallum as Ilya Kuryakin, Patrick McNee as Sir John Raleigh, Tom Mason as Benjamin Kowalski, Gail Honeycutt as Andrea Markovich, Jeffrey Lewis as Janus, Anthony Zerber as Justin Zephyrin, Keenan Wynn as Piers Castilian, Simon Williams as Nigel Pennington Smythe, and an appearance from George Lazenby.
So many Bond references.
So little time.
I know.
Oh,
there are though. There's so much Bond in this movie.
Yeah. There is.
Mm-hmm.
So, opening sequence, very reminiscent of the colour period of the TV series.
Mm-hmm.
Like it?
Yeah, the opening titles, they're very retro, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Not too sure I'm keen on the reworking of the theme tune. It just sounds like too many instruments colliding with each other down a staircase.
This is the thing. I mean, it is possibly one of the most iconic theme tunes ever, isn't it? The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Right.
theme.
Yeah.
But this new version, it's almost like they're trying a bit too hard.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's got a lot of stuff in it. I was very aware of it.
That was par for the course at the time, though, wasn't it? I think in the 80s. Let's
keep going.
Let's just
explain yourself. Don't just leave it there.
I'm getting to it. Let's just throw everything out there. Let's just throw it all in, and it'll be all right, because that's the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah. You were like that in the 80s, weren't you? Just throwing everything in the air.
Well, I had her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you say you did.
Well, you said it's a myth.
You were talking singular, right?
I had a her.
Just one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've still got one.
Nurtured it, cared for it.
Yeah.
It was 6 foot long, that her.
Well, things change.
Mm-hmm.
They do, yeah.
So we get a military plane carrying a nuclear weapon, and it's taken over by Thrush in a substation controlled by Janus, who's working for a guy called Mr. Kemp. There's a lot of villains in this.
There is.
Episode. They're like different level. There's middle management villain, and there's top villain, and then there's executive villain.
It feels complicated, but it isn't really. Once you get into the story.
But you do. Yeah, but you do sit there going, "Wait, who's this guy? Why is he in this? What's he doing?"
You do it first. I have to say, I do love the return of the spinny transitions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice to have that back.
I do too.
And Oh, it always amused me in Man from U.N.C.L.E. that the bad guys are called Thrush.
Yeah, did it? In your little childish way, you love that, do you?
It's a little known fact that they're an offshoot of Chlamydia, but
Was that a prog rock band?
oh, we're back to that.
Yeah.
We got. It
Well,
didn't take
it's
long.
my first. I'm starting from zero again now. It's been so long.
Are we rebooted? Is that what we're doing?
Yes, that's what we're doing. Yeah, yeah.
Retrospection rebooted. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. You now do my role and I do yours.
I can't pull off your role.
I hope you don't. I've just sat down.
This actor Jeffrey Lewis, one of my favourites. He's American character actor, and he is in. I mentioned this in a recent episode of Retrospection that you weren't involved in, Colin. The Super Mario Brothers episode, but he is in one of my favourite horror things of all time, Salem's Lot. But he's in like a million. He's in a lot of westerns actually.
Yeah, that's where I know him from.
Yeah,
yeah.
Solid actor.
Yeah. So this opening is very James Bondy. You know, where you've got a weapon, a nuclear bomb in this case, that's been stolen by somebody. So Thrush is now a nuclear power.
I've always wondered where these secret organisations go to get their stylish uniforms from as well.
Well, I have a question about the uniforms at the end that we'll get to.
All right, okay. I'll wait for that.
Yeah. Then we cut to a prison, and Agent 85, Kowalski, is interrogating Zephyrin and getting to know her. But how did they... So they know that bomb's been stolen at this point, and they've just gone to this guy because he's involved with the bomb at some point?
Well, he's old school Thrush, isn't he?
Old school Thrush, that's the worst to get rid of.
Yeah. he's the one that lingers, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And he basically, doesn't he accuse Uncle of pretty much going woke on him?
Yeah, because, in those days, Napoleon Solo had style, Kuryakin would have chopped you in bits kind of thing.
Yeah. So Solo and Kuryakin seem to be legends at this point.
Yes. Everyone seems to know that they work for Uncle. All the villains know.
That's no different than Bond, though, is it? Everyone knows who Bond is.
True, very true. Yeah.
I mean, in this episode, he's driving around with a license plate that basically has his name on it. So
Yeah. It's revealed that Alexander Waverley's dead, and then this interrogation falls apart, and then Zephyrin escapes in the most easiest of escape I've ever seen from this prison. And why did he choose a day when he's being visited by Uncle agents?
Yeah, it is a bit. It is a bit convenient.
All that happens is the chopper comes down, and he runs to the chopper, and there's just one guard apparently, who Zephyrin knocks over, and then he jumps in the chopper, and it's off. That's it.
Yeah,
all the other prisoners must be going. Is
it that easy?
Yeah, let's get a chopper. Let's phone one up.
It is a moderately policed prison, I have to say.
Yeah, one guard.
One guard, yeah.
Was Zephyrin just sitting in prison waiting for the Uncle agents to arrive so he could plan this escape? Or...
It's kind of unclear if he's in on it or not. Or whether he's just like, oh, they've turned up to get me out. Here we go. All right, let's go for it.
Oh, right. Well, no, I think he did know, because doesn't he look at his watch and go, I've got to be back at my cell? So now we go back to the new Uncle headquarters, and we meet Sir John, because Waverley's gone.
Played by Patrick Macnee.
Yeah, so now we got a little Avengers link going in to this.
Patrick Macnee's always worth a watch in anything, really, isn't he?
Yeah, that's one of the things. That's the problem with the poor actor who's playing Kowalski, is that you've got Patrick Macnee, you've got Robert Vaughn, you've got David McCallum, right? So this Kowalski guy, he's kind of like it's just nothing about him at all.
He doesn't leap off the page, does he? Let's face it.
No. And you're like, how did you become an agent? Because you're just so like...
I don't think it helps as well, because his character is the guy that is kind of like, oh, these two guys used to be big,
Yeah.
So you don't like him instantly anyway, because you're rooting for the old guys, aren't you?
Yeah, that's true. He is. He's on losing
He
position
is.
from the very
He
beginning,
is.
like you said. Yes, yeah.
But Patrick Macnee is playing a very British man.
Yeah, apparently he has a castle or something.
Apparently, because he's related to Sir Walter Raleigh, isn't he?
Oh, that's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Yeah.
I'm surprised no one mentioned potatoes.
That's true, yes.
Yeah, and he's got a secretary called Friday.
His girl Friday.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she's actually called Friday. That's the surname. Yeah, that's the joke, Paul.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I've not got a problem with that. So Kowalski turns up, informs Sir John about the plane, and Zephyrin has escaped. And then we learn that there's these different people that could arm the bomb, but one of them has died in Helsinki because he's got pneumonia.
Yes, it's a...
Why even bring this guy up? Why not just say that the only other person to know it is the bomb maker's son?
Well,
Why?
it's that thing. You ever been on the subway where someone comes up to you and says, I need exactly $11.34 to get a ticket to get back to where it's the specifics of it that make it more real, you know?
Ah, okay.
So this is why this is included in this, I think.
Okay.
To give it weight.
So it's like,
yeah.
He died of pneumonia, and then there's Barry. Barry is in the Mediterranean, I think. We don't know where he is. He could probably fix the other. And then there's Harold in accounting. He was watching. I was like, all right, calm down. Just tell me who can arm the bomb. We'll be fine.
Hey, look, we've got an hour and 90 minutes of this to fill up. We'll take it where we can find it.
I do like the locations.
Yeah, that is one. It looks good, this movie. You got to say.
Yeah, the location, isn't it? It's supposed to be Libya, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of like the way wherever they filmed, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
So Thrush are back, demanding a ransom paid by Napoleon Solo. So they want Napoleon Solo to come out of retirement and do this. And so they have to reach out to him.
You should say as well that the henchman is played by Dick Durock.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing, yes.
Yeah.
See previous episode.
Yeah.
Oh, he's sporting a fine moustache in this as well.
He is. Yeah. We cut to Solo, who's playing a gambling game in the casino. Solo's suit is very frilly.
You know what? I actually wrote the same thing, that his tuxedo's got a lot of frills about it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's almost like he's still in the 60s.
Yes. Yeah.
There's something a bit Austin Powers about it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Uncle can't locate him or Kuryakin, but they need them because they're 2 in a million. So he's gambling, and he meets this Russian woman, Miss Merkovich or something. And then there's some like back and forth with and he's gambling, raising stakes. So again, we've got a Bond kind of scene.
This whole scene is so Dr. No, isn't it? I mean, right down to the way that he introduces himself.
Right. Solo. Napoleon Solo.
Exactly. I mean, weird that they got away with this much.
Right. But I don't remember the show being so like... I mean, obviously it was kind of influenced by Bond, but I don't remember it being so much of an influence.
No, I suppose though in 1983, Bond was like at the height of its powers, wasn't it?
What was the Bond film for that, roughly that period?
I think it probably was Octopussy, which is possibly not the best Bond movie, but weirdly one of the most highest grossing Bond movies ever.
Okay.
So, and it was Roger. Roger was at the height of his Bondness in 83,
That's true, yeah.
It's all going to go wrong in about a year's time, but,
don't... let's forget about that.
Yeah. I like that movie. I like A View to a Kill.
Do you?
Yeah.
Have we done that one yet? I forget which ones we've not done. We should do that.
We've done a few. Yeah, we should do that one, yes.
Yeah. Uncle can't locate him, so Riley decides, why don't we try, Channel D?
Yeah, and I'm not... It was great to see the return of these pen communication devices, wasn't it?
Yeah. And
you telling me that as a kid you didn't do that with a pen at one point?
Yeah, I can't say that I didn't. Yeah. And he's carrying it for nostalgic reasons, which is fair enough. You probably would.
All the time?
Even when you're in bed. Just slide it between the butt cheeks. Open Channel D.
Keep it warm.
I call it Channel B for Botty.
Yeah, so
He's
he
just laying there. Beep, beep, beep. Your bum appears to be beeping, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, just are you going to answer it? No, give it a second or two. It vibrates as well.
Give it another 30 seconds and I'll be ready. Turn me over, I'm done.
Well, Channel D's opening now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, but he does. He speaks to them, doesn't he? And he's kind of on board with it from the get-go.
Yeah, I mean, he's bored of his life as a computer salesman, apparently.
Yeah. I was going to say he's been involved in computer sales. Weirdly.
Yeah. Now, there's a question about this and Kuryakin, the careers they have now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if there's anything in the show that would make you go, oh, yeah.
No, it doesn't really make any sense. And the whole thing that they've lost touch with each other doesn't kind of work for me, I have to say. I don't believe that they would have just lost touch.
Do you keep in touch with your past colleagues?
No, but then again, I didn't risk my life saving the world on multiple occasions with my past colleagues, so...
Oh, that makes one of us then.
Oh yeah, I should have known better, shouldn't I? That's where you've been. That's where you've been, Colin.
That's where I've been, Phil. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just a colleague, you know. You go off and do different things. Oddly, Kuryakin's career. A part of me will get to it, but a part of me thinks, really? But a part of me thinks, yeah, I could see that, and I don't know why.
He's a fashion designer.
Yeah, and a part of me says like, no, that's just, why would he do that? But then I'm like, yeah, that seems like something he would do, and I don't know why. Was he the stylish one, I guess, in the show? Was he always about his clothes? There's something about it that rings true, and I don't know why.
I think a lot of it might be the fact that he was always meant to be the youthful, trendy one, wasn't he?
He was the one brought in for the Beatles fans.
Yeah. He's even got a mop top, hasn't he, in the original series?
Yeah. On Wikipedia it says like he was brought in just for he was supposed to be just a bit part, but then because all the women liked him, they increased his role. And then it says citation needed. I got a feeling that was the reason. I don't think we need an actual citation. I'm pretty sure women liked Ilya Kuryakin.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And weirdly though, Robert Vaughn, he's always a strange actor to me. I mean, I like him, but I can't really tell you why I like him. Because he's got kind of a buttery face. Do you know what I mean?
I think I do. You want to spread it? You want to stick a knife in it?
You know, he looks like
he reminds you of the Lurpak guy.
Yeah, he reminds me of the Lurpak guy. Like I always fancy a crumpet after I've watched a Robert Vaughn movie. I don't know what it is.
Your 1960s sexist comments.
You know what I mean? I think it's the chin.
Is it?
Yeah, and he looks buttery.
He looks buttery.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, I like him.
Yeah, you like him.
I
you said
him.
That.
Yeah, but
He looks buttery.
He looks buttery, and I always fancy a crumpet. So, you know.
All right. Well, now we know.
Dripping in butter. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Steady on.
It's the only way.
So there's a fight breaks out in the casino, right, over the woman.
That's right.
The Russian woman, because she wants to leave with Napoleon Sol, and she's acting like she wants to get away from her Russian minders. Mm-hmm. And she does. She jumps into his car.
She does.
We should point out now she keeps doing movie quotes.
A little too many for my liking.
Well, it leads up to the odd one where she references Bullet. And she says to him, have you seen that film? And he kind of gives a look and says, yeah, I'm aware of it.
And this is why?
Because Robert Vaughn is in Bullet.
Yeah. I mean, if they'd left it at that, it'd be all right. But it carries on.
It does. Yeah.
And it's just in this moment. They don't do it in the rest of the movie.
No, there's one later on when she's at his place, but that's it.
It's very strange.
It is, and it's almost like it was just for that gag, the bullet gag.
Yeah, so, like they came up with it on the day.
Yeah.
I'm sure they didn't.
Oh well.
I'm sure it was in the script.
No. Scripted, yeah. So we get a car chase with Solo trying to avoid these Russian minders, trying to.
He shot well.
Yeah, it's shot nicely. Yeah.
But he gets some help, doesn't he?
He does, from George Lazenby and an Aston Martin with the license plate JB.
So he's basically James Bond, right?
Yeah.
I wonder what convinced George Lazenby to do this. Besides, I was going to say besides the money that they offered him, yeah. But
no, that's the only thing.
Where do you stand on George Lazenby?
He's not the world's greatest actor, but I've seen worse. I think if he'd done another Bond movie, I think he would have been better in it.
Yeah.
I think On Her Majesty's Secret Service is hampered by some weird directing choices, like speeded up sequences and the breaking the fourth wall bits,
which we get here, don't we? In a minute.
Yeah, I think the ending of OHMSS is excellent.
Yeah,
and is as close to realism I want my James Bond films to get.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think it's a great Bond movie, but a not so great Bond actor. If he'd have actually not shot himself, and he shot himself in the foot, didn't he, by listening to the wrong people and being a bit of a dick.
He should have done another one. Yeah, he should have done one more at least.
He could have been something special, but he's kind of like this. I wouldn't necessarily say he's become like this joke in Bond movies, but he's become like a weird footnote in Bond, doesn't he? Where it's like everyone likes the movie, but they don't like him.
Yeah, and then that's not helped by the fact he went off and made some weird films, some Hong Kong films and things like that.
But he gets the chance to do it again in this.
Sort of, he does. Yeah, he drives around and he defeats the villains and he gets to do his little one-liners.
Yeah, and they pull out all the Bond tropes, don't they? You've got the car, you've got the tux, you've got the close-up on his Walther PPK in the car. Which is there's no reason for that. He literally just takes it out of his holster and puts it on the seat next to him and goes, oh, in case of emergencies or something like that,
Yeah.
And you get gadgets in the car.
You do. And we get the shaken, not stirred line.
We do.
Camera.
And a fourth wall break. So, I mean, in that terms, it's on brand for his Bond.
It is, but I don't remember Man from U.N.C.L.E. being this comedic.
No, but like you said earlier, I mean, they obviously did change the format of the show.
So maybe you just never saw the episodes that were like this.
Because can you even reel off an episode that you've seen? I can reel off the movies.
I've seen the first one.
But did you see it back in the day, or have you seen it like? Yeah.
No,
exactly.
I've seen it recently, and I've seen the second one, and Ilya Kuryaki's not even in the second one.
But I mean, my overriding memory of Man from U.N.C.L.E. is probably the Helicopter Spies.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the movies. Yeah.
Got to say though, I mean, I never saw this TV movie back in the day, but I'm telling you now, this would have made the 9-year-old me sit straight up, having Bond turn up in a Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie.
Yeah.
It would have done it for me, yes, absolutely. I mean, I would have preferred it if it was Roger.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
I have to say the On Her Majesty's Secret Service line did feel like a bit too much, though. But
yeah. Anyway, it's only a short sequence, and it's quickly gone and dusted, and Napoleon takes her back to his apartment.
Yeah, and apparently Solo has a publicity still of himself and Kuryakin hung up on his wall.
Yeah, the one with the exploded smoke behind him.
Who took that picture?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Thrush agent. They're like, oh, look at this picture. This guy I've just killed took. Keeping that. Go closer. Oh, we're gonna have to do it again. The smoke went off too soon. Yeah. And it's not his apartment, is it? Isn't it his mother's? His aunt's? Or
something
his aunt's,
like that.
Right?
But that's a gag that goes back to one of the movies, I think, isn't it?
Okay. That's what I mean. Like, I'm wondering if a lot of this stuff that kind of missing is actually connected to the show.
What do you think the age difference between Robert Vaughn and this actress is? Perfectly
acceptable.
Is that all right? Let's go with that. Okay.
I've seen worse.
Yeah. I'm sure.
in a
I'm sure
Hollywood film.
I'm sure she's very attracted to his buttery face.
Yeah, his chin.
Yes, and his weird hair. But
Oh, his brill creamed,
it is very strange.
dyed black hair.
Yes, it is very strange. All right.
Yeah. But we learned that the Russian woman, she's actually a spy for Thrush.
Yeah, she's very dodgy. Yes.
Yeah, she's very dodgy. That's how you put it, is it? That's how they say it in the spy world.
Very dodgy.
Don't trust her. She's very dodgy.
Yeah, makes sense to me. If it was a Guy Ritchie movie, that's
true.
Exactly how you put it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Old Solo, he goes to the tailors. Because that used to be the way you got into the Uncle HQ. You used to go into the changing room and pull the hook on the wall, and it would swivel around, and you go in. But it doesn't work.
It's no longer there. I thought it was kind of fun. This.
Yeah,
thing.
I like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like the fact that it's moved to a novelty shop.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen it though. They just cut from the tailors to him already being in the base. I would have liked to have seen him go in the novelty shop.
Yeah. That's a budget decision.
Yeah. It's a shame. I think it would have been another fun scene. But
just shops full of novelties.
Yeah.
Chattering teeth.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Or it's all full of like gadgets that could be used, like Uncle could use. But it's children's versions of it. So like it's a gun, but it squirts water.
Yes, those guns in the original Man from U.N.C.L.E., they were iconic, weren't they?
Yeah, they were weird shape and they made a strange noise.
Yeah,
a foot noise.
It was a putt noise, wasn't it? Putt.
A putt noise.
Putt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you all right? Run out of steam?
No. Either that or I'm having a stroke. I don't
know. Oh, could be both.
So we cut to the Uncle base.
Yeah, and they're explaining the plot to
pretty much
Napoleon about what's going on, and Riley hopes that Solo will find the Thrush HQ because you always have to find where Thrush is, the center of it.
Did you mean it to sound like that?
No, I didn't actually.
All right.
The bomb maker had a son called Nigel Pennington Smythe. He's played by an actor who usually plays toffee-nosed British people in American TV shows.
Now, weirdly, this actor is a guy that I met recently at work.
You know what? I'd forgotten that it was him because he looks so different in this show because it's so long ago.
Yeah. I met this actor at work not long ago, and he's an exceptionally nice chap.
Yeah. All right, we'll leave it there then.
Yeah.
But he is usually for American shows. If you want an upper-class British person, he's the actor you get.
The thing that I remember him the most from is the Sylvester McCoy Dalek episodes. Is it Remembrance of the Daleks? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
He plays a kind of brigadier type character in that.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't bring that up when I met him. So
okay.
I thought it best not. No. But.
Okay. And he has a photographic memory, right? And he'll be able to arm the bomb if they can find him. And it's also revealed that Ilya left Uncle when he was betrayed by a fellow agent.
Yeah, he's got a dark reason for leaving Uncle.
Yeah, the lights were off.
It's always the best reason for leaving your uncle, I think.
It is. Yeah. Especially if he's the one that turns them off.
Well, exactly. You don't want to be touched by your uncle, do you?
That was the episode title they weren't going to use, wasn't it?
Touched by your uncle.
What a fur. So Ilya is at a Russian cafe wooing a buyer because, we learned that he's a fashion designer. Solo turns up because he's trying to get Ilya to join Uncle. And the KGB have followed Solo.
They have. It's only taken 30 minutes for Solo and Kuryakin to be reunited. And I hate it when things like this make you wait for it too long. Because the only reason that you're tuning in is to see these guys back together, aren't you?
Yeah. It is. How long did you say?
About 30 minutes.
Oh, when I watched it, it felt a lot longer.
Did it really?
I felt like the episode was almost over by the time they'd finally got together. Yeah, I don't know why they spent so much time. The whole beginning of the movie is them going, can you get Can you get Napoleon? No, I can't get him. Can you get Napoleon? No, I've got him. Can you get Ilya? No, he doesn't want to do it. Can you get? That's the whole beginning of this episode. It's just them trying to get him to do the job.
It's weird, isn't it, when they do that? I don't understand the thinking behind it, because when you do these kind of reunion things or any kind of movie where you're bringing back characters that people want to see, that's the whole reason why this thing exists.
Yeah, you get your characters right back at the beginning.
Yeah, and then
that's the start.
Exactly.
At least one of them is at the beginning, the opening scene,
just
like my Miami Vice reunion script.
One day, Colin. One day. But this fight scene, you've got to say they do look like they're having fun.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. It's a solid fight scene. Yeah, looks good. Because Ilya joins in.
Yeah.
Helps Solo. Then they after the fight scene, they try to catch up, and Solo tries to convince Ilya, it's for the sake of the world, and he's like, "Don't throw the world at me."
I like this scene. I like it. It's a one shot, isn't it, of them walking just walking through the streets?
Yeah. On a studio set.
Is it a studio set?
Looks like one to me.
But yeah, it looks good. It's a good long shot of them, and it's a one shot as well. Although Solo doesn't strike me as a hot dog man, I have to say.
He doesn't.
No,
no, he's more caviar and
crumpets.
Wait, he's more crumpet. Yeah, crumpet. That's exactly what I was going to say. Caviar and crumpet.
Not buttery enough.
Good team of lawyers.
Exactly. If that butter's not dripping off his chin, then he's not interested.
No, that's right. Yeah. So how does Solo convince Ilya? Because he shows him a photograph of one of the people involved in the disappearance of the bomb is the agent that double-crossed him.
Yeah, it turns out that Janice is the one that betrayed him.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got to say, haven't you, that these two actors, and I know they've got all this history of being together, so it makes sense, but they do have really good on-screen chemistry.
Yes, they do.
So why would you separate them? Which is what happens.
Oh, this goes back to yeah. That's true.
Yeah, because the whole show was built around the two of them together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, we get maybe 3-4 scenes of them together before they separate them again.
Although they do separate a lot in the TV show.
Yeah, but you always knew there was another episode coming. This is possibly a one-shot deal.
So Solo and Ilya go back to the HQ, and I like Kuriaki's crack about all men. What happened to the beautiful girls? Because in the series, the whole hallway is just filled with like really attractive women all the time.
It is. I like that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we do see one, because they go to see the quartermaster, who's called Zed or Z.
Z. Yeah, and she's a weapons expert.
I'm guessing this is a crack at Q, isn't it, from Bond?
Yes, I guess so. Yeah, and she gives them equipment, but she eyes Ilya, because love ain't gonna wait between these two.
No, they've obviously got a thing, and I think that maybe if it had gone to series, that's something that they would have.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah,
But
possibly.
perhaps, yeah.
She would have been like a permanent character. Yeah.
There is that trope of old guys learning new tricks in this, isn't there, as well?
There is, yeah. Yeah.
Which I kind of like. I've always liked that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even before I was an old guy.
Oh, but now you like it especially because it's true.
Yeah, it does. I can learn new things.
Can you?
Yeah, I learned about TikTok the other day.
I'm sorry. Let me just relax for a second, because that's a phrase I thought I'd never hear. You learned a new TikTok dance?
No, TikTok, the app.
Yeah.
TikTok,
Oh wait, you don't mean you learned something from TikTok? You just learned about TikTok.
I learned about TikTok. Yeah, and do you know what it was?
No.
It was Slay. I'm done with the kids. I'm done with the kids. I know it's.
It was what?
Slay.
What does that mean?
It was Slay. Mood.
I know. Now you're just uttering random words at me, like
I know all the terms.
Some kind of breakdown.
It came in clutch.
Okay, now can you tell me what those actually mean?
Oh, don't press me on it. I mean,
so they're just words you've learned, but you don't actually know the meanings of them.
It's like when ABBA sing songs in English and they've just learned it parrot fashion. It's that kind of deal. Don't ask me what it
okay.
means. I don't know, but but slay,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, but how do you know that if you're using it, that you're using it in the right context?
Well, I mean, there's always an element of risk to it, really.
And have you used it in public? Any of these expressions?
I mainly use it on my son, and he's not very impressed.
Well, I know, because you're probably not even using them correctly.
I'm done with the kids.
Yeah, but they're not down with you.
That's true. They're really not. No, not at all.
No.
But yeah, it's this whole trope of the old agents coming back for one more mission. I mean, they've even been doing it in like the most recent Bond movies, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I do like, though, that I hate about films and TV now, is that when they bring somebody back now, especially if it's a male character, they're always like estranged from the child or their wife, and they're always drinking, and they're always unhappy with life. Like that, everything these days, whether it's Beverly Hills Cop, whether it's Indiana Jones, it's always the same bloody story. These guys, they were doing all right. They didn't care.
Yeah. They just happened to get that call, and they're like, "Oh yeah, all right. You need us to come back.
Yeah.
We'll help you out."
Yeah.
But they're quite happy as they are, aren't they?
Yeah. They weren't miserable.
Yeah, that is true. I like that.
Yeah. So, I seem to have jumped a bit here because my next notes are about Ilya pretends to be a phone engineer, but I can't remember why.
He
how
does.
He got to the...
He does. He's hanging out the window of a guy who's for some reason doesn't see him outside his window, and he climbs in and then pretends to be a phone engineer so that he can fit a transmitter into the phone, but he gets caught.
Yeah. But why does Russian Ilya Kuryakin put on a terrible Russian accent at this point?
Yeah, he does. He puts on this accent, but he's meant to be Russian anyway, and so he would know how to do a Russian accent, right?
Or he could just surely do his kind of normal accent.
But his normal accent's British, right? So
yeah, it's confusing.
It's
isn't
confusing. Yes, yeah. I did like the line. There's no such thing as thrush.
Yes, yeah, you'd prove him wrong, wouldn't you?
Don't know what you mean. No idea.
I do like the fact that they catch him like fiddling around with the briefcase and stuff, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm just a phone engineer. It was in the way," and he's like, "You could check who I am. Just ring this number." That's not much of a security check to ring the number the guy you think is a fraud.
But they buy it though.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, hello," and they're going, "Oh yeah, it's the phone company. Yeah, we sent the guy around. Terrible Russian accent."
Isn't Solo doing a kind of like, how can I put this?
Delicately.
Southern style accent. Yes.
Yeah. So it's accents all around.
Salt of the earth.
Do you think Robert Vaughn said, "Well, if he's doing one, I'm doing one"?
Do you think that's what he was? Yeah. It might
We're
well
all
be.
going to get to do accents at this point.
It might well be. But they pull it off.
They do. They do. We also learned that Smythe, he doesn't believe that anyone's out to grab him.
Which backfires on him because he gets kidnapped.
He does, yeah. And Solo realizes he's got a leak, and he knows it's the Russian lady, that's been staying with him.
I did like how Solo puts on his glasses to read something as well. I thought that was a nice touch. I mean, they don't linger on it, and they don't make a big deal out of it. He just does it. So, one of the things that this movie does really well is showing that they've aged, but not dwelling on it too much.
Yeah. So Solo is actually knocked out while he's interrogating the woman.
He is, yes. I get the feeling that this happens a few times in some of those movies as well.
That he gets knocked out?
Yeah, and then wakes up somewhere afterwards. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Ilya disguised himself as a pilot and then gets to go to Tripoli.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, like you said, they're both separated for the rest of the episode until the end, really.
Yeah, but we do move at this point swiftly towards the end.
We do, but So it's a scene, right? So he's the pilot of the plane,
Mm-hmm.
taking the bad guys to Tripoli, right? To the
Yeah.
headquarters. And then we see him in the car, and then Ilya gets out the trunk, the boot of the car. How did he get in there without anyone seeing?
It's that special uncle training.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
it
is?
never leaves you.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So the villains who have Smythe ask him to arm the bomb. I mean, I would laugh at it if he just leaned over and flipped a switch that said arm.
Isn't the whole reason why he can do this, Smythe, is because his dad got him basically child labour when he was a kid, got him to copy out all the plans and draw them out for him.
I thought it was that he would watch his dad and he has a photographic memory.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he was his dad's unpaid assistant.
His dad's intern.
I mean, it could
Yeah,
have been. Yeah, his dad's
possibly.
intern. I mean, that would save some money.
Mm. Yeah, well, it would. Yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but Smythe and Ilya get hung up
Yes.
through a cave ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I did that. I like the gag that they have because Ilya reveals that he has an explosive, and they're like, "Oh, that's." He's like, "Oh, that's good. Where is it?" And he's like, "Well, it's in my watch." No, it's in my shoe, and it used to be in my watch. And Smythe's like, Why did they do that?" And he's like, "Progress." Because if it's in his watch, it'd be perfect. He could just do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gag that works even now, isn't it? If you think about it, because
Yeah.
you think about even Bond movies today. They make that same joke in the last Bond movie, I think, to a
Oh, they
certain
did?
degree. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this was first.
Yep.
Yeah. Solo works out that Thrush is operating in the Angelus Dam.
Mm-hmm.
And we go back, and Ilya's worked out how to get the explosive charge out of the shoe, blows the pipe they're hanging from, and they're still alive.
Mm-hmm. And then the very Bondish third act kicks in, doesn't it? With armed goons and a task force and people rappelling down the sides of rock faces and
Yes. So this is my question about uniforms. How does everybody know that the bad guys are wearing orange uniforms?
go on.
Well, the people arriving, the soldiers that are going to attack the base, they're all wearing the same uniforms as the bad guys to pretend that the bad guys. Who told them what colour uniforms to wear? How did they know?
Maybe they found out who
Is
their
there a-
tailor was
is there-
and went to the same place.
Yeah, I went to the shop. It's like, "Do you provide uniforms for the Angelus Dam?" "We do." "What do they look like?" "Oddly militaristic orange boiler suits." "Ah, can we have 100? Just the same?" "Yeah, sure."
Secret evil organisations must do a roaring trade on boiler suits. They really must.
That must be a big part of the budget, right?
The boiler suits.
Well, just clothing in general, because unless you make your employees buy their own uniforms,
Mm-hmm.
then you've got to source all that material. It makes you want. It's like it's got to be really dull if you're a villain, right? A big time villain who has a base like this. Fucking 90% of your fucking job is sorting out uniforms and HR stuff and hats and then you've got like people complaining because the mashed potatoes are not right in the cafeteria.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to think to yourself, I'm not sure this villain is worth it.
Yeah. I mean, it must be difficult being the HR department for Thrush.
Yeah, well, how do you know when you've crossed the line?
Well, exactly.
And if you're an evil organisation.
Maybe it works the other way. If you're not quite evil enough, that's when you've crossed the line.
That's
You know.
right.
But
right.
yeah, I always think boiler suits are not the most practical uniform either, are they? Well, I was going to say, can you imagine me in a boiler suit?
I try not to. I've eaten.
But I mean, with my
recently.
bladder, come on. You
I
know.
know, yeah. You'd be one of those guys that leaves it halfway down all the time. With your chest all oiled.
Rocking it half cocked, as it were. Yes.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Half cocked, yes.
Yeah. You've always been that, though.
Oh, yeah. You know.
That's one of your problems.
Just give me a shot front.
It just makes me laugh that all these villains are up to this. Like, why don't you do something else? Be easier.
What ruined all this, really, is Austin Powers, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because they make these jokes in Austin Powers.
Yeah.
And,
Okay. Just tell me I'm not original, pal. Thanks very much.
No, I'm not saying it ruined your jokes, Colin. I'm saying that it ruined this kind of thing in movies.
Yeah, it did.
You know, and I don't think we've seen it since, because even modern Bond movies, they don't rock boiler suits anymore, do they?
No, they should. I want a Bond film where an evil villain has a massive base and has men and women in boiler suits everywhere.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that's what I want.
And a monorail. Got to have a monorail as well.
That's how they get around the underground lure, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That moves very slowly.
Yes, and there's platforms that you have to climb up on very unstable ladders.
Yes, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Give me that and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
But
None of this sitting in a shower sucking fingers. Give me a boiler suit.
we're not going to get it.
No, we're not.
We're not. No. If we ever even get another Bond movie, who knows?
Oh, who knows? They've written themselves into a hole.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what they're doing.
No.
So yeah.
Nope.
Is that a Bond speaker's corner there? Is it?
Yeah, that's it done. Yeah. So they do attack the dam base like a James Bond movie. The music in this is pretty rubbish at this point. I don't like the music.
It feels like it's done on a Casio keyboard, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something weird about it. It's not exciting, and it doesn't do anything for me. Ilya and Smythe get to defuse the bomb, while Ilya then goes off to find the traitor. Why do people who defuse bombs always wipe their mouth?
Herpes?
He's kind of bald, but I don't think it is. oh, herpes, not herpes. Sorry.
Yes, herpes.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the shortcut to showing that it's tense.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't mean camping. I mean tense.
No. Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
So even though Janice is someone that can 100% defuse this bomb, Kiriakin kills him.
Yeah, but this is another part where the plot gets overly complicated because he starts explaining things, Janice.
Right, at the end.
Well, I could defuse it, but then he starts rattling off about Thrush and how they would just use him, and you're like, well, this, yeah. So actually, at this point, I was like, yeah, just shoot him.
Just shoot him, yeah.
But there is a terrible fight scene, and it's terrible because the way that Ilya solves the problem is not exciting or interesting.
Yeah, and it isn't shot in an interesting way, and like you said, the music doesn't help either.
No, I was expecting a gadget or some kind of clever use of something around him, but doesn't he just kick him away?
I think he does.
And that's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's almost like they got to this point and they just thought, I'm out. I'm out of ideas. You know?
It's like us an hour into a podcast.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He kills him with a harpoon gun.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And then Solo makes his way to the control room.
This is another one that he meets.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah. And wait, is this the one he defeats by just shouting in his ear?
I can't remember. I remember it is underwhelming.
Oh no, this is the fight where he just kind of kicks him, right? And he falls over a table and stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So there's that one. But then he meets the guy afterwards and he just yells in his ear and he's got a hearing aid.
Well, you work with what you got, Colin, you know.
Yeah, but first of all, was it ever mentioned that the guy had a hearing aid? Did I miss that bit?
I don't remember seeing it, I have to say. No.
So this was the third lame way of dispatching a villain that I'd just seen in like 5 seconds.
It's weird, isn't it? Because I've been enjoying it. And I'm still enjoying it up to this point. But the third act of this is the weakest act.
Yeah, it just felt like they just went, oh, for God's sake, what are we going to do here? Well, he just kicks him, right? And then he yells at that guy. And then he's harpooned. He's like, why is there a harpoon in this cave? Don't ask questions. Sharks could get in the cave. How? There's no water in the cave.
No.
Why they got a harpoon in this cave? Don't shut up. Shut up.
But anyway, Smythe defuses the bomb, and Solo, even though he's shot in the arm, he does get shot in the arm. He manages to,
but, you know,
walk it off.
Of course you can. He's not dead.
He's
He's not dead. They just don't stop moving.
Well,
Keep going. It's only
I was
natural.
waiting for you to launch into some kind of S Club 7 song there.
Oh, okay.
I thought we were going back to Hannah Spirit again. As all things
I'll
do.
let you into a secret.
Yeah.
I'll let you into a secret. There have been 12 S Club 7 singles mentioned in this podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
What, you on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, go back and listen for them, because I didn't hear. Wow, all right.
Yep.
You set things up that way, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Just to amuse yourself?
Only got one that I've not managed to get in.
Wow. That's a long game, that is.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You've come back strong, Colin. I like it.
Yeah, on a pointless task.
But
Did I have better things to do? Probably.
it's very on brand. I like it.
True. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, Solo saves the day, but Seraphim escapes. I'm guessing that there was plans that if it went to a series, he would be a recurring villain.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Because it just leaves Solo looking like a man who's never had a dream come true.
Pretty much. Oh, yeah, right. I got that one.
Hey, done. I'm done. That's all of them.
And with that, Solo and Kiriaki go for a drink and agree that they're back in the game, ready for more adventures.
That's right. He doesn't want to go back to being a dressmaker.
He doesn't.
For some reason. And Solo doesn't want to go back selling computers.
So Kiriaki doesn't want to go back to being surrounded by beautiful half-naked women that he's putting dresses on. He'd rather be shot at by Thrush.
Oh, yeah, you've ruined it for me now. That
makes
makes
no
no sense.
What's wrong with this guy? I mean, I know he's Russian, but, I know they're
yeah.
hard people, but come on. Yeah.
It's true.
But that is the end of The Man from U.N.C.L.E., the 15 years later affair.
Yeah, nice. So, Paul, what did you think of the return of The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
Well, seeing as you asked, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Look, like I said before, I don't think I've seen a single full episode of Man from U.N.C.L.E. Not all the way through. My introduction to this franchise was those movies, which were just cobbled together episodes with extra bits thrown in, weren't they?
Yep.
It does have that early 80s telefilm sheen to it, doesn't it, this?
It does, yeah.
I can never decide whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. In one respect, I have a kind of nostalgic feel for that kind of thing, and on the other hand, I think it looks naff.
Right.
You
think it looks like cheap?
Yeah, like a lot of those 80s things did back then. Is
it the camera work? Just because or is it just sets?
I think it's a combination of all of it. It's the camera work, it's the sets.
All of it, okay.
Sometimes it's the bit part players who aren't very good.
Yeah, I could see. And it's that because I think we're spoiled now because TV shows look like movies.
I think that's a lot of it. I mean, we should know better because we grew up with this stuff.
We should do.
Yeah.
We should know that they stick a camera down. They just do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah. The James Bond or JB stuff was a bit odd, but it was fun. It was entertaining. It's probably one of the most entertaining pieces in this, I think. The car chase.
Possibly, yeah.
I kind of enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
It feels like a natural fit with those other Uncle movies. The actors all seem genuinely happy to be back, which is unusual.
That's true.
There's some decent action. There's some witty dialogue, and it doesn't take itself too seriously, which I'm always on board with. I liked it, and I think it's a good. If you watched all those old 60s movies that are cobbled together episodes, and tag this on to the end, it would be a good send off for those movies.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, for me, it's kind of a hit.
Wow. Okay. Very nice.
What about you?
I don't have an opinion.
You don't have one, or you're not allowed one, Colin? This is a free space. It's safe. You can say what you like.
I do wish, like you said, that the two characters have spent more time together. I do wish they'd started the episode with them quickly getting back into it rather than taking so long for them to join Uncle. But it is fun. I can't deny that. And I do like the location work. Some interesting sets. Some good humour. Action sequences. Okay. I'll let them slide, you know. Would I have liked to have seen a series spin-off from this? Yes, I think I would.
Yeah, I would have been on board with it as well. I agree with you.
So saying that then I guess I have to say it's a hit because it makes me want to watch more. It also makes me want to go back and watch the whole of Man from U.N.C.L.E. and see how it progressed and changed throughout the years.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, so it's a hit.
Hey, we got a hit on your first return to...
Ever episode, Paul.
First ever.
Well,
it is a reboot. We are rebooted.
Well, thank you for inviting me on your podcast. I've really enjoyed myself. It's been an experience.
Like Spock, I have no interest in commanding.
Okay.
I do it when I have to, but I don't really want to do it.
And like Spock, you have no emotion whatsoever.
That is true.
It's not true, actually, because Spock does have emotions. He just has to control them.
So I'm more Spock-like than Spock, is what you're saying.
You are more Spock than Spock.
And I can do that with my fingers. You can't actually see it because it's a podcast. It's audio form.
He just gave me the finger.
Yeah, I did.
What are you talking about?
I can do that. I can do it with the other hand as well. Look, there you go. Like.
Oh, you're ambidextrous.
I am, yes. Ambispoctrous.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. It is now. I've just made it up.
It is now. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd be interested to see if all of our reunion movies are hits.
Well, stay tuned for that one.
And oddly, we can actually announce what we're doing next, so join us for the Bionic Showdown.
That one's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think it will be.
And it wasn't long since we did Bionic Man, or $6 Million Man, as we should call it.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Proper name.
Yeah, and I've watched every single episode.
Yeah.
So I'm well versed in the show now.
Yeah, I'm close to completing it as well, so interesting.
Yeah. Well, thank you for listening. It's nice to be back. Thank you to our Patreon supporters who enable us to keep our old episodes still online so you can enjoy the whole vast catalogue of the exciting episodes of Retrospection. And every Patreon supporter, not only are you helping us, but Paul is guaranteed that in the afterlife he will serve you.
Serve you? What? Dinner?
In any way possible you can, but only in the afterlife.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Good. So with that, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Bye.
Bye.
Delta 7.